Welcome back. I know you're probably thinking this woman is making way too many videos, but I don't want to make the videos too long so it's harder to keep up. But like I said, the last video, we stopped here. We have added our graph to our presentation. We've answered the question, what conclusion can be drawn from this data? Now we're going to do the fun stuff, which is adding animations and adding pictures. So, adding animations. The first thing that has to be done when you are adding an animation is to make sure that nothing is selected on your slide. There are no blue boxes. So we have a blue box right here. The way you get rid of it is just click off of your slide. And if you notice when I did that, my toolbar up here changed. So I have a blue box and I can edit anything. I can do whatever I need to do. No blue box. My choices are limited. What you're going to do after that is you're going to go to the transition. It's the last one in that toolbar and click on it. You're going to get this awesome tool on the side that says animations, this menu. The top half or the top part is for your slide transition. So this is what happens when you go from one slide to the other. What I want you to do is click on no transition and choose a transition that you might think you like. So I like them all, but I'm going to choose cube. You can control the speed of this transition. I like them between medium and fast because I don't like it to take forever to transition from one slide to the next. Make sure that this says apply to all slides because a lot of times it won't, or sometimes it won't, not a lot of times, but sometimes it won't, and then you have to do this for each and every slide. But if it says apply to all slides, when you click on that, you will see these little circles off to the side on your slider view on the left-hand side. And that means that every single slide in this presentation has that animation or that transition. So now that we've figured out what transition we like, we are going to add animations to the objects on our slide. The first one we're going to do is the graph. So the first step is to select the object you wish to animate. And then you are going to select over here in your animations menu, it says select an object to animate. Click on that. And it immediately defaults to fade in. And that's a fine animation if you like that, but you can change it to whatever you want. So if you click on the fade in on the little arrow next to fade in, you will get a menu that pops up that gives you all the options. And I'm going to choose fly in from right. Okay. And if I want to see what that will look like, I'm going to hit play. There's my transition, that cube transition. And then I'm going to click and it's going to fly in from the right. And then you can click again and that'll take you out of that preview. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to make your text fly in from the left. So it's really easy to do. You select what you want to animate, hit add animation, click on that menu, fly in from left, and you're done. And then again, preview, you can hit play. And now you have nothing up here. You fly in from the right. This is our data. This is what our data means. Okay. So that's adding animations. It's very, very easy. The beauty about this process is that you have this menu on the right-hand side that allows you to keep track of what animations you are doing and when they are going to play. And you have this play option, which allows you a preview without having to go up here and hit present, because that gets really annoying really fast. So now we're going to add pictures to our slides. This slide is already busy, and I don't want to do anything to it anymore. So I'm going to go to my review on the left, and I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to hit Control Monkey, okay? And now I have a new slide. So I'm going to play with this one. This is one we're going to play with a little bit. And you can title this slide. I'm going to title it What I Learned from Google Training. Excuse me. And now I'm going to start adding pictures. You can leave this animation menu up. It just might make it easier for you, but if you remember how to get to it, you can exit out, and to get back to it, just click transition when nothing on your slide is selected. So a couple of tips for adding pictures. The first thing you want to do is you want to resize that text box so it takes up about half your slide. So I'm going to resize it so it takes up the right half of my slide because it's different. And then I'm going to add my text first. I learned ... Okay, this is what I learned. Once I've added my text, I can go in and add my pictures. So the way you add pictures, you go to Insert, Image, and search the web. The reason why I say search the web is because all the pictures that this little search engine on the right-hand side that just popped up, they're going to give you copyright safe pictures. They're going to give you images that everybody is okay with sharing. So I'm going to type in learning and hit enter. And it's going to give me a bunch of pictures about learning, what I learned, showing people learning. I like this one, this learning is fun one. So I'm going to select it, and I'm going to select insert at the bottom down here. Okay. It says creating images up here, and it will put it where there's room for it. So if my text box filled up my entire slide, then that picture would fill up my entire slide, and I would have to resize my image and move it to the correct where I wanted it on my slide. So by resizing that text box first, you have created space for that picture to go. And then you can add animations to your pictures. Let's see. There's one that's pretty cool. I'm going to say flying from top, and then my I learned. I'm going to say flying from bottom. And then you're done. So now you can add animations, add pictures, add charts from sheets. You're good to go. And that is it. And I hope that you've enjoyed this training and you've learned a lot from this training. And I'll see you with the next one.